Good morning, seasonal adventurers. It's again with a heavy heart that it's my last non-full day here in San Bernardino. Right, that bubbling in the background is my auntie and uncle's coffee and tea maker. I've just chosen Earl Grey. I'm pretty sure it was Earl Grey. Yep, Earl Grey. They have a mixture of teas and coffee. I like this little handy tray. Looks like someone was using it before me, because there was already this. Oh, maybe that was from last night. From Earl Grey. Yeah. I like how the instructions are visual on this one. It's a fairly quiet machine. I only heard a little bit of bubbling there. And yeah, this is the little station that it's sitting on. I like the interior design of this house. Kind of like an art gallery, aside from all the modern appliances, such as the vacuum. Where is it? Oh, I can hear it. Oh, there it is. Can you see it there? That vacuum cleaner. Yeah, I know you're all thinking, Ivan, haven't you seen a autonomous vacuum cleaner? Actually, no. I mean, I don't own a vacuum cleaner like that. Anyway, so I've just brewed some Earl Grey tea. Maybe I'll just move it over here. Move it to the table. Alright, yeah, so it's my last half day, or a third of a day here in San Bernardino. I was planning to leave here with the hire car about 2:45 p.m. local time, but I might put it back 1 hour to 1:45, just to account for I've never driven from San Bernardino to, I know how to pronounce it now, Cerritos, not Cheritos or Cerritos as I've been trying to say, Cerritos. According to Google Map, I think it's a vacuum cleaner speaking. It's about an hour and a half according to Google Maps along the highways. It's a pretty, straight run, meaning there's no, well, unless I accidentally get off, an exit way prematurely, but it's pretty much just one continuous drive along the highways. It connects different highway numbers. I don't really go by numbers when I drive. I know other people do, but I recognize it more for the street name or the highway name or landmarks. But anyway, it's probably connecting at least 2 or 3 different highways along the way until we get to Cerritos. It's interesting that I've used 2 phones while I've been here in or on my travels from London to Canada to North Carolina and now here in California. This is where I do most of the recording. It's on my backup phone, so I don't give away that number to anyone because they won't recognize it. I'm just using it for the extra storage space, etc., etc. Why I mention that is when I do Google Maps on the secondary phone, the backup phone, it has a complete opposite way or alternate way to my primary phone. I mean, both ways lead to Cerritos, and they're both approximately an hour and a half, but 2 different routes. So I was thinking I'll just go with the primary phone because that one seems to work better in the local network, or that I can latch onto from the phone. So it's less likely to be disconnected or patches of gaps with the internet streaming for the maps. So so that's what I'll do. I haven't told my uncle and aunt yet that I'm going to leave a little bit earlier. I'm sure they're fine about that because my uncle's preparing to go to the dentistry. You met him, Dr. Lee, when I did that little Q&A with him that day when we went up the tower. And my auntie's just getting ready now for the day as well. So that was the motivation to have a rent-a-car so that I wouldn't need to burden my relatives for them to have to drive me anywhere. They've been actually doing so when they've been able to, like when we've gone to restaurants or malls, and I've offered to drive them for them to be passengers. But I understand how it must be easier for them to drive themselves, especially if they're going to another destination, maybe after dropping me off back home here, etc., etc. Anyway, so get into this. I'm pretty sure this is my uncle or aunt's coffee because they like cocoa. I think that's chocolate cocoa. I'm not sure what that is. It's interesting though. So I was just going to dispose My auntie's been providing me with bottles of water, which is good to hydrate. Just wanting to put that in the recycling bin in a moment, but this is the Earl Grey tea, and I like the writing on here. It's got, oh, some of them have writing on the actual cups. What I mean is, for example, like that's got off and on. This pattern here says, you know, no, not yet, closer, almost there, ready. So that kind of thing. But yeah, looks like the cup I happen to select doesn't have any writing. It's just got Dixie, which must be the manufacturer name of these cups. All right, yeah, so we're getting to the tail end of the holidays. I'm a bit inconsistent. Every time I move forward, I don't tell you where I'm going until it gets closer, but it's close enough. It is morning still here, morning time, but after lunch, yeah, then I'll hop in the rent-a-car and drive to Cerritos during the day, so it's not going to be as stressful as when I first got here at night. With a bit of drizzle. It is a bit overcast. It's not very sunny, but that's okay. It reminds me of Melbourne. I did order some clip-on sunglasses. Oh, they're upstairs in my room, but in case it's sunny, you know, so when I'm driving, it doesn't, you know, makes it easier for me to drive without the sun beaming into my eyes. But yeah, so two days with another set of relatives, an uncle and aunt I have in Cerritos. Sorry, Cerritos. I need to learn how to say that properly. Yeah, so I'll catch up with them for dinner tonight. I should be arriving there between 4:15 and 4:45 p.m. To actually meet them when they both finish work. And so night 1 tonight in Cerritos, and then night 2 tomorrow night, and this coming Friday I go return the car to LAX, or the Avis location office in LAX, and then fly home. So many more videos to come. I've not stayed with these relatives before, the ones in Cerritos. I have met them before in a past trip, but this is the first time they're actually kindly accommodating me, and also, yeah, a first that I'm driving from here, San Bernardino, to Cerritos, so a whole line of firsts. Also, returning a rental car to LAX is also a first. So, first. I'm sure to be fine. So, anyway, cheers. Oh, that's hot. And I'll catch you. Yeah, please, thank you for those tagging along and been watching my videos during this first overseas vacation since you know what, gate crashed the world. It's been, yeah, it feels like the most complete trip. I've hinted at that in a past video. It just feels like everything's falling into place. Not everything worked out, such as those lights at that regional depot, train and bus. The lights were supposed to be flashing like a kind of a sequence, like, you know how you have like a public water fountain that's got colors and music. I don't think it has music, but it was meant to have colors, you know, on the structure. But it wasn't working last when they took me, which is disappointing, and it disappointed my relatives. But anyway, yeah. So let's get on with the day, and next destination, other than what I might still film in San Bernardino, will be Cerritos.